What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. If it's your first time tuning in, please go down below, hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn the notification bell if you haven't already. Guys, I know the videos have been kind of lacking. Besides the last two uploads that we did, you guys really seem to enjoy those last two. But as you can see, something on my finger, this is what's been taking up all of my time and energy. I have not been able to crank out videos for you guys. So yes, I did end up getting married a few days ago, that you guys are probably watching this video. So leading up to that day, the big day, I have been super swamped and busy. Last minute things that have to get done, you know, trying to make sure everyone gets in town on time, stuff like that. You know, just scramble everyone together, kind of get everything in order. And on top of that, with coronavirus and everything going on this year, made things like 10 times more difficult than it should have been. But we got it done. Your boy's married now, and yeah, everything's good. So today's video is basically gonna be me updating you guys on what's going on, things that are about to happen, stuff like that. Just want to give you guys an insight on what's really going on right now. So like I said, just got married, so we're, you know, just getting back home, getting settled. Everything is, you know, good. You guys really seem to enjoy the video on the color matched tow mirrors for the dually. Those things came out great, as you guys saw in that video. We have a lot more color matching to do, and is on the way. Actually, I've already ordered the parts. I know a lot of you guys want to grill me on these headlights. Don't worry, new ones are on the way. I think everything will get here probably after Christmas. I'm debating on a grill, if I want to do a custom grill for this truck, or do I want to do this style grill but just color matched, or do I want to do the Harley Davidson style grill like on the 250. I'm thinking probably this grill. I really like this grill. A lot of people don't really like the lariat style grill, but I really like that grill for some reason. It cleans up real nice and I like it. So I'm thinking we may paint the inserts white to match the truck and leave this chrome. I think that would look pretty good. We're also going to be painting the bottom valence, color match it white at the bottom. Probably powder coat those tow hooks one day, probably no time soon, but whenever we get the oven together. And probably repaint that top cap along with the tail light. I mean the headlights, gonna paint those, color match those, so the whole front end will be color matched and looking good. I just kind of slipped up just now and said tail lights. Yes, we do have tail lights on the way, so we're gonna be color matching those as well. What else did I order for this truck? I ordered a good bit of parts for this truck. But the main thing that's gonna be going on with this truck real soon is we're gonna be dropping it off to my guys that handle all my diesel work on my trucks. They're gonna be deleting this truck, EGR delete, and tow tune, and putting a tow tune on it, new up pipes, and something else they're gonna be doing. I forgot what he said. But definitely the EGR delete, like I said. Oh, they're gonna check on the turbo. I may have to upgrade the turbo, may not. I'm thinking if I do end up having to upgrade the turbo or replace the turbo because the vanes are sticking. I know most of the time you can just blow them off and get the soot and stuff off them because they're sticking. If we do, but if it does end up being something else besides the vanes sticking on it, we do have to get a new turbo. I may pull the one off of that truck and put that one on the dually and get a higher, a bigger turbo to put on the 250 so we can have a little fun. That's just an idea. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. That's just a thought, because it doesn't really make sense to put a high performance turbo on the dually when I'm not really gonna be. That's just basically, I bought this to tow. So I'm not trying to make big numbers with that truck. I want it to be solid. Get in it, crank it every time, and it works. That's basically what I want this truck to do, all while looking good at the same time. So that's a thought of something we may do. I have to, what else I did before we move on to the next thing. Oh, a few of you guys keep saying my injectors are bad, they sound horrible. They really don't sound that bad. You guys it may sound like that on camera, but they really do not sound bad at all. I've checked them, everything checked out good. The voltage on them is good. Their pulse is good. So I mean, nothing wrong with the injectors. Fingers crossed, I hope they last a long time. You guys out there speaking negative energy on me, but no, I'm just playing. I hope we don't have any problems out of them, because I don't want to buy any injectors right now, because we're trying to get the truck lifted or leveled in this case, get the wheels and tires for it, so it's completely ready to pull and tow for next show season. So I kind of want to knock this truck out and completely finish it, have it done and ready. So when our parts and stuff start arriving for the 250, we can crank that out and focus all our time and attention on that. So on to the 250. Next thing, I'm not sure if I told you guys a few weeks ago or whatever, but I basically ordered 7.3 fan clutch, mechanical fan clutch, new Gates belt, green belt, brand new billet water pump as well to go on the truck. And basically I bought those because you guys, if you haven't watched the video on the Mishimoto thermostat install, it brought our temps down a good bit, but not to where I want them. The truck used to drive and perform amazing. Like I could get on it hard, and this truck wouldn't even get close to 200 degrees. But now for some reason the truck, it wants to hover around 200, and I'm not sure what it is or what's changed. Besides us getting the truck bulletproofed, nothing has changed. So it's I don't know what it is. So we're basically just knocking little things off at a time until we figure out what the problem is. It's not really a problem. 200 degrees is nothing, but that's just daily driving, just street driving. That's not pulling anything or towing anything heavy. So if you're already running at 200 degrees and we start towing something, you know, the temps are just gonna go up. So I wanna crack down on it and get that knocked out. So whenever I freaking feel like installing that stuff, we're gonna do an install video, complete install video on changing all that out. I've actually had those parts for like a month. I just have not felt like doing it, but I think I'm gonna end up doing it here soon, and just getting it out the way. But you guys can see we got the truck in the shop, and she's missing her eyes. You guys, some of you guys probably know, some of you guys probably don't. I built custom headlights for this truck. They've been sitting in my house for months. I just have not put them in. I have to seal them back up. That's the only reason that I have not put them back in the truck. I have to put the lenses on them and seal them back up. So that's the next thing I'm working on and doing with this truck. I want to get those headlights sealed back up and put back in the truck so we can have that done. I'm also looking into some custom grill companies so that we can get a custom grill for this truck. If you guys have any connections or anything with some grill companies out there, hit me up, DM me, leave a comment down below on some good aftermarket grill companies that can make a nice killer grill for this truck. Wheels. Yes, I know everyone has been like on edge, like where are the freaking wheels? We canceled the sponsorship with Brute, and we immediately ordered our new wheels like days after canceling that. I want to tell you guys the wheel brand that we went with, but I think I'm gonna hold off. I've held off this long, so I think I'll just hold off a few more, maybe, hopefully after Christmas we'll be getting these things, these wheels. We should. I talked to the guy here and there. I hate, you know, those customers that nag and nag and nag. So I hate, you know, trying to contact someone all the time, and I feel like I'm just nagging, you know, people. So I don't want to be one of those customers. Even though it's my money that I'm spending, that I have the right to, you know, want to do that. But I just feel like, me being a business owner, I feel how, you know, it's kind of aggravating that a customer is just constantly contacting you and nagging you about when something's gonna be done, you know, when I should expect it and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying not to be. I have been trying not to, you know, be that kind of customer and continue to nag and like, you know, ask about like where my wheels is, or when, you know, I should be able to do that and I can do that, but I'm sure they won't have any problem with it. But it's just me out of respect of, you know, being a business owner, how I feel about stuff like that. So I'm gonna contact them probably here in a few days and see, you know, get another little update on what's going on. We did change the wheel design. The original design that I was going with, I changed. So that did back us up a little bit further, but I think it's gonna be for the best, because the wheel is gonna like flow with the lift, and they're basically just gonna complement each other. Basically, the shape of the wheel and the design is gonna look amazing with the lift. So yes, that's where we're at on the wheels. The lift, I've been going back and forth with Chaotic this week, and he said he should be able to get the lift to me by mid-January, after he gets all the other orders that he has to, you know, build and make on his plate right now. The reason it takes so long for them to make stuff is because he hand welds pretty much everything. Hand welds and bends almost every part. So you can only imagine the time it takes to do all that for just one kit. So that's the hold up on the lift. It is coming, guys. I know it seems really annoying and aggravating that, you know, I keep telling you guys this and that and this, and you're not seeing anything. I apologize. I really wish I could have everything already, because I'm ready to start cranking on this truck and getting it back to, you know, how it looked before, or even better. So yeah, I'm just as aggravated as you guys, but I mean, all we can do is wait. But speaking of the lift, we need to start looking into getting the coilovers for the truck, so we can go ahead and get those in our hands. So when the lift comes, we can start putting everything together, measurements and everything, stuff like that. So we need to get tie rods, we need to get the coilovers ordered. We need a new track bar. I want to get a forged track bar. I kind of want to get a custom made one, track bar, and a the crossover. I want to do a complete custom crossover steering kit for the truck. I just don't have a buddy that I don't have a buddy that can bend some piping for me and us, you know, weld it up and make a complete custom crossover steering kit. But that is something that we're gonna be working on getting. I need to get the truck painted. The driver door, I need to get it touched up and repainted, basically. We already got the tires. We got the lug nuts already. We'll be powder coating all of that when the time comes. What else? We got a lot of stuff going on, guys, and it's basically waiting on the companies to get me this stuff before we can actually do something. So that's kind of why I've been putting a lot of energy into that truck and the shop, because I'm kind of, you know, still trying to crank out content, so you guys, you know, can stay interested, I guess, in the channel. But you guys have been doing awesome with the support. Everything, you guys, you've been liking the crap out of the pictures. I mean, the posts, comment like crazy. The energy you guys are putting out is amazing. I love it. Just keep it up. And I promise, guys, we got a lot that's gonna come for this channel in 2021. If everything goes as planned, it's gonna be an amazing year. A lot of the off-road content is gonna be coming. I know I've been saying that, but I do plan on getting a GoPro here real soon, hopefully for Christmas. Someone buys me a GoPro. You know, if one of my family members are watching this, you know, there you go. Yeah, a lot of off-road content. I definitely want to get a side-by-side next year. I want a side-by-side next year. So that is one of the goals, to get a side-by-side next year. But once I get a few other things knocked out for like my wife and stuff, it's gonna be all speed forward for stuff like that. So you guys know about the single cab? Yes, the single cab. The single cab may be leaving the channel here real soon, guys. It was not my intention to be selling the single cab this soon, but it wasn't my intention to buy an F350 either. So yeah, we have 3 trucks now and one has to go. I plan on making that the tow pig, and that's gonna be the show truck in there. So those 2 are not going anywhere. I can make a quick flip and sell this thing. So many people want little short bed cat eyes, it's crazy. So that seems like the best option to try and get rid of at the moment, because my wife wants a new car. So we have to work on getting her into her new car, and her car now I'll probably use for work, or we may end up selling it as well. Who knows? But that's what's going on with the channel, guys. The shop will be getting completely finished. Electrical will be ran into the shop here real soon, like tomorrow. So you guys look out for that. I'm gonna do a build video on the shop, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking, you know, how much did this and that cost. But when the shop is completely finished, I will do a breakdown on how much I spent on each and everything, to break it down for you guys. We will start foam boarding. I'm gonna do foam board. That's the most cost-effective way to insulate this building at this moment. I know spray foam, people say spray foam, but the quotes that I've gotten for spray foam are out the roof, guys. They're almost half the price that I paid for the building. Yeah, so that's crazy. So I think we're gonna go with the foam board solution. I think that'll be easy, quick, and the cheapest route. I'm not gonna say cheapest, but most cost-effective route, because I can get like 1-inch foam board that'll fit perfectly between these beams and stuff, and then put our what it is, plywood over top of that, for the best, most cost-effective way. I think for 720 square foot of foam board, I think for a 1-inch thick, I think it's right around 400, 500 bucks to insulate the entire shop. So that's a big difference from getting spray foam. Now there are more benefits to spray foam, but to be honest, I really don't think I would benefit that greatly from spray foam, because like I've said numerous times before, this shop does not get that hot in the summer. Yes, it gets 100+ degrees here in Louisiana, but the shop never gets that hot. It's tolerable. If I open a door, that door over there, and have just a breeze going through, the heat is definitely manageable. So I feel, insulate these walls with a foam board, and it'll cut down the temperature even that much more. I do plan on getting a mini split put in. I'm not sure if I'll do a mini split, or I may just do, what is it? Like one of the little stand-up AC units that you run like the duct out to the outside. I don't know. I may do something like that, just because I don't think I'm gonna need a entire mini split. So a lot of things are up in the air. A lot of money is being spent, but it's gonna be all for the better in the long run, because we're gonna start cranking out videos on working on this truck, and who knows, future trucks we may get. But yeah, the lift, that's the last thing. I do plan on ordering a lift here soon. I'm looking at a 10,000 pound lift. I think a 10,000 pound lift will fit the bill perfectly, because a diesel truck like this weighs right at high 8s, right at 9,000 pounds, I want to say. So we are well under that weight capacity of a 10,000 pound lift, and I think the dually even is under 9,000 pounds. So we definitely have the capacity of doing trucks this size with a 10,000 pound lift. But if I could get something bigger for around the same price, who knows? I may go bigger, because I think Atlas has a 12,000 pound lift that would fit perfectly in this shop. It has the wide enough track so far we can pull this truck through it with 16 watts. So definitely something that we need, if that makes sense. So if you guys know anything about anything I've said in this video today, please go down below, comment and let me know, help me out, because I love when you guys put your input and you guys' experiences forward, and you know, it helps me make my decisions sometimes. So all that is welcomed. So yeah guys, I hope that answered a lot of you guys' questions. I do plan on doing a Q&A. I know I've been saying that, but when I put the poll up on Instagram, you guys have got to go and comment a question or something you guys want me to go over. It doesn't really make sense for me to do a Q&A when only 10 people, you know, make a question or comment a question or something. So I need all of you guys to go down below, comment something that you have a question about, go to my Instagram, DM me. I'm gonna put a poll up and you guys comment down below any question you guys have for me, and I will do a Q&A on whatever you guys ask. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick upload. I hope you guys stay safe for the holidays, and you guys enjoy your family and friends, because every day is not promised. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Please go down below, hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn the notification bell if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one, and you guys stay safe as always. Peace.